This is a thank you video to Roman Reigns. So let me say this. I have not been the biggest fan of Roman at all. I think his title reign was not bad, but wasn't great either. So let me say this. When Roman first came out and broke up with the Shield, I thought, because at this time they was doing the Authority and they were looking for an A+ player, not a B+ player or a C+ player, they were saying, or something like that. And it fit to Roman Reigns' character for that. He looks like what they look for. But they didn't go with him. They went with Seth Rollins, which I think was a good choice at the time. I still think Roman would have been a better choice because I think Roman needed a mouthpiece. He just needed someone to help him out. Again, it takes time, and I would have done things differently, and it worked out. But over the years, they forced him down as a face. Just didn't work organically. It just didn't work. And when a pandemic happened, I think what happened was Roman got tired. I think Roman realized, like, look, I can't keep doing this shit no more. I think he went to Paul Heyman. He told him, look, come with me with Vince. We got to change something up. And I think he went to Vince. He told him straight up, we're going to do this. If not, I'm going back home. I think that's what he kind of told him. And it's kind of caved in. Damn it, all right. And he came in with the Tribal Chief. The best decision Roman has ever done in his life is actually be a heel and be himself. And it does that all the time. It's weird. Vince always want to fight the grain with this shit. And that's one thing I never understood with Vince. You trying to turn somebody to a babyface to fit this Cena mold. You do know Cena was a heel before he got there. That's why people liked him. You do know Rock was a heel before he became the top babyface. That's why people liked him. You do know Austin was a heel and a tweener before. It's the same repeat cycle. That's why I hated Vince so much. It's like, why you don't get it? They're telling you what you should do. Just do it. And eventually they finally did it, and it worked. People actually was enjoying his character. He was good on the mic. He was natural. He was coming out like he wasn't faking it. You could tell he meant what he was saying. And I mean, he killed it. He killed it to the point where I was watching it because of him. He was doing some good stuff. I was like, yo, where was this guy at? And it wasn't edgy. He wasn't cursing. He was just being himself. He was a grade A asshole, and it worked. Then he created a bloodline, and it fit. Then the storylines with that fit. Then the Sami Zayn, oh my God, that Sami Zayn inclusion was perfect. That helped the thing, bloodline, because it was getting boring. That helped. It's like, yo, it all this worked out for the best. Even Roman said it in his documentary. He said, yes, even Sammy's part of the bloodline. It's like you look at stuff like that, and the way they handle it, it's like, yo, it made this man a superstar. He became a superstar by doing something that the fans told him to do years ago. And, I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he kind of got the leukemia kind of under control. Not really out of control, but it's under control. And that's still a scary factor that he has to deal with, which is still scary. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, Roman Reigns, for doing what you did. Thank you for holding the company on your back, even in the pandemic, knowing that that was not the smartest place for you to do it. I give him credit where credit is due. He held the company down. Is he the greatest champion of all time? I want to put him on my list, but he has made me put him on the list as top 20 as great champions in the last 10 years. He has made me put him on the list as top 20 as greatest heels in the last 10 years. And character-wise, he's on that list for top 20 and maybe even top 10. He has actually done that. His other gimmick, hell no. He wasn't even making the top 50, let alone the top 100. But this character here, yes, absolutely. Everything. It was perfect. He did a great job. And I'm happy for him to take a break. Even though he was on a part-time schedule, Roman deserved it. And I think they kind of did it too because of his leukemia, and they really looked out for him. Paul Heyman did a great job working with him. The Usos did a great job working with him. Solo did a great job. What they did. Rock did a great job. I believe he's another inclusion you can add to that piece, even though I think Rock did overshadow him a little bit, which kind of sucked. And I could tell Roman kind of got a little flustered with that because when Roman by himself, he's fine because everybody did their part. Rock comes in. You can't out-talk the Rock. No one can out-talk the Rock. Even Austin could have out-talked the Rock. He just took his middle finger up and said, fuck you, stun him because he could out-talk him. No one could out-talk the Rock. Is just good. He's just quick with it. Roman's not that quick. Cena's not that quick either. But he's good. Cena's a good talker. His matches he had with Cena, his matches he had with Brock were pretty good. His matches with Sami Zayn, amazing. It wasn't just a match, it was the storytelling he did. He became a good storyteller. And he learned what he could and could not do. He let the story kind of weave its way into the match, and it made to a great atmosphere. That's great. He figured it out. He didn't need a 5-star match to get people off their seats. He just told a story. The Sami Zayn story with Roman Reigns, best story ever. The Cody Rhodes story, best story there too. Back-to-back ones. He deserves his flowers. He really do. He really did. Do I think he put Cody Rhodes over? I mean, it's just a lot of bullshit we had to get to just to get here. I think he did his job, though. I think Roman Reigns did his job. Do I want him to start putting people over? No. He took the W. He took the L, and he did the right. The right person took the L. Then also he put his cousin over too, because in a tag team match, guess who pinned him? Jey Uso, which I was a big fan of Jey Uso, even back to the feuding with the whole bloodline thing when it first started. You know, it was perfect. And it was weird too because Jimmy was out, and it just fit like, yo, Jay coming in, yo, when my brother comes, I'll get him. And it's just like a good storytelling. Like I wish they would sell DVDs. If there was a DVD of the Bloodline, I would buy it because it was a good storytelling, just great storytelling. You don't see stuff like that today. And WWE needs to look at this and have a story similar to this. The Judgment Day storyline is nowhere near to this storyline, but it's still a good storyline. What he say? It's cinema. It's cinema. What the kids say today? It's cinema. It's cinema. Yeah, it's cinema. He's done a great job. He's going to be surely missed with that title. It's going to feel weird with him not having no title. Like literally, it's going to feel like weird as fuck for me because I've been used to him with that title for years. And he took the title off of Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. And it's going to feel so weird with him without that title. Any title. He's always holding something. And it's just weird. I'm definitely going to have to watch Friday Night SmackDown and Raw to figure out. I just want to see his reaction to that. I don't know if he's going to be on Raw or not because he's SmackDown. But it's going to feel weird without him having that title. It's definitely going to feel weird with Cody Rhodes having that title too. Hopefully he gets rid of that belt design. But overall, that's all I got to say. I just want to give the man his flowers. He deserves it. He's the greatest of all time. I'm not going that far, but he's one of the best storytellers out there today. And he proved that you don't have to have a 5-star match to make a lot of money and to get people off their feet. People like Dave Meltzer needs to praise stuff like this instead of trying to break their damn necks. It's like, oh, I like matches where people put in the work. So you like matches where people break their necks, hurt their back, and then you're like, oh, God. Man, get out of here with that shit. But anyway, I'm going off track. I apologize. As always, like, subscribe. Peace, have a Johnson day. Comment below and tell me what you guys think. Do you think Roman Reigns deserves his flowers, or you think I'm crazy?